Hello everyone, I'm Shadashirao and welcome to Sada Learning Hub. Today's session we are going to learn the most important JDBC interview questions. These are the top 10 interview questions in the JDBC. For that, first I'm going to discuss about what is the benefit of having the JDBC RoSet implementations and why do we need a JDBC RoSet like a wrapper around the result set? A JDBC RoSet implementation is a wrapper around the result set object has the following advantages over the result set. It makes it possible to use the result set object as a Java Bean component. A JDBC RoSet can be used as a Java Bean component, thus it can be created and configured at a design time and executed at runtime. It can be used to make a result set object scrollable and updatable. All row sets objects are by default scrollable and updatable. If you're seeing the row set, by default it is a scrollable and updatable, means we can move it into the any direction and it's possible to update the values into that particular row set. Next, I'm going to discuss about I have the choice of manipulating the database data using the byte array or a java.sql.Byte blob, which has the best performance. We use a java.sql.blog because of the following reasons. It doesn't extract any data from the database until the trigger a query to the database. We use a byte array for the inserting the data into the database when data is not uploading into the database till yet. Java.sql.blob is used when the extraction of the data is performed. See here, finally, the Java way. Finally, java.sql.blob is the best, gives the performance because it doesn't exact extract any data from the database until the trigger a query is to be the database. We use byte array for inserting the data into the database when the data is not uploaded into the database till yet. Java.sql.blob is used when extraction of the data is performed. The next question is what are the DML and DDL? Data manipulation language. DDL means data manipulation language. This portion of the SQL statements concerned with the manipulating the data in the database as opposed to the structure of the database. The DML deals with the select, insert, delete, update and commit and rollback. Data definition language means DDL. This portion of the SQL standard is concerned with the creation, deletion, modification of the database obtained the likes, tables, indexes, and the views. The core webs for DDL are create and alter and drop the tables, while most of the database management system engines allows the DDL to be used dynamically in the often not supported by the transactions. See, DML means data manipulation language, means we can do the select, insert, update and delete operations. DDL means data definition language, we can do it into the create, alter and the drop. The next question is how can you load the driver? How can you load the driver? It is very simple and involved just one line of the code to load the driver or drivers we want to use. For example, you want to use a JDBC-ODBC Bridge driver, then we need to do the class.forName. It takes the sun.jdbc.odbc.jdbc-odbc driver. The class.forName is used to load the driver dynamically.